Previously on our amazing, magical, mystery, fantastic story. There was once a town called Bobbiton. No, Snobbiton. No, it's Hobbiton. And inside this town there was an adventurer called Kilbo. No, is it Gilbo? No, it's Bilbo. He was a hobbit and he was scrolling for an adventure. So one day he decided to pack a few things and go off into the forest. Whilst at the forest, he encountered two forest dwellers. One was a princess, one was an elf. And they asked our little hero, Bilbo, for help. Apparently somebody stole famous and most sought after sacred golden teapot. The teapot which brings eternal health and happiness to whoever drinks the tea from it. The two forest dwellers actually begged Bilbo for help, and Bilbo actually agreed to help them. So after leaving the forest, they came to a structure to see an odd, strange man with a white t-shirt, curly hair, and jeans painting on the structure. Approaching this man, it turns out to be what was thought was the famous artist Sod Ross. It turns out to be Deadpool dressed as Bob Ross. After getting some cryptic clues from Bob Ross, he encountered a mysterious woman called Harley Quinn. After escaping Harley Quinn, he went into a structure, an odd small little structure where a woman in red was actually testing out a sword of light. Bilbo was scared as this woman was approaching him with the sword of light. This woman really did mean Bilbo some harm, for this woman was Darth Talon. No, it's Darth Talon. And what was about to happen to Bilbo, we're about to find out. Darth Talon approached our hero Bilbo, and Bilbo was really, really scared. He did not have any weapons except for his sword, but he knew his sword was not actually of any use against this woman. He scaredly went into his rucksack and pulled out a cupcake. He picked up this cupcake from his rucksack and held it in his hand, and he used it as a defense mechanism against this woman in red and black. The woman stared at this cupcake for a second. Then she snatched it out of his hand and ran away as fast as she could. Bilbo turned and ran out the building, never looking back. Never saw what happened to this woman. As he ran away from this building, he was unaware that he was being watched by somebody in a dark, dark place, covered in total darkness. He saw what was actually happening and why Darth Talon actually ran away from our hero Bilbo. This person was very, very angry. Darth Talon defeated by a cupcake! This dark person shouted. Who is this person we need? We need more information about this person. We gotta find out. We need to know more, this person said in the darkness as he was watching our friend and hero Bilbo. After Bilbo ran away from the building, he stopped towards a clearing towards an entrance of another forest. At the entrance there was these two people, one dressed in blue with black and white striped stockings, with a blue dress, long black and white striped gloves, or fingerless gloves. The other person right next to her was actually more of a cat person. He was grey and had nice lovely grey and white paws on both his hands and feet. It was the Cheshire Cat and Alice Liddell. What are they doing here? Why are they on this road? Why am I even asking this question? Bobo approached Alice and the ginger cat, only to see the ginger cat embracing our Alice. It seems they found each other. They're in love with each other. Isn't that such a romantic for two people to actually find true love and happiness? Suddenly they stopped and they let go of each other, and they turned round and saw our hobbit. Meow! It's a hobbit, said the Cheshire cat. Bilbo looked at them with curiosity as they stared back at him. Meow, I know that you're after the golden teapot, said the Cheshire cat. But you need to look further afield, he said to our Bilbo. What do you mean, Bilbo? Said Bilbo. Meow, your stories about you are coming through. You're on a quest, but you need to help more people. You need to go and see Dan Rolo. No, that's not his name. San Polo. Wait, that's an extra strong mint, isn't it? No, Han Solo. That's right, he needs help. Our little Han Solo needs help. You need to go and help him. And you need to remember this one little riddle. Your life will depend on it, Mr. Frodo, Mr. Bobo. The riddle is, Lady Luck will show the way, win the game, or here you stay. What do you mean by that? Asked Bilbo. Meow, you'll find out all in good time. You must go and find Han Solo before something bad happens to him. Bilbo walked away from the Cheshire Cat and Alice Adele, heading into the forest. He stopped for a moment, looking back to see what they were up to, but they were no longer there. There was no Alice Adele, no Ginger Cat, no Wally. It's like it never happened. They never existed. I wonder where the Cheshire Cat actually went to. I don't know about that, but we're going to find out. Perhaps he make another appearance soon. I hope so, because they do seem like a quite good couple. Bilbo walked swiftly on towards to find his next help, Mr. Han Solo. As he walked through this forest, unaware that he was being watched continuously by this dark entity, he met up with this another woman who was oddly enough dressed strangely in blue. She had dark blue stripes surrounded by different shades of blue. Her face was blue. She had oddly shaped ears like an elf, but elves are not blue. Hello, young hobbit, she said. Hello, young lady. Who are you? Bilbo replied. That's unimportant at this moment. You must do exactly what the Cheshire Cat has said. You need to go to find Han Solo fast. It is important you find Han Solo before anything bad happens to him. He needs your help. Bilbo replied, Okay, I'm on my way. Is there anything I can do for you? No, not at this moment, young hobbit. But you must hurry up towards Han Solo. He is in that small building over there. She pointed towards the building where Bilbo was supposed to go. Thank you, young lady. I love the different shades of blue on you. Thank you, Mr. Hobbit. Now you go and find Han Solo fast. Bilbo walked away towards the small building, aware that this could be a trap, but somebody needed his help. This is about to come very, very, very dangerous now, unlike anything we've ever seen before. What's awaiting Bilbo in that building? We're about to find out. Approaching the building, Bilbo very cautiously looked around at the outside. It all looks quiet. However, as soon as Bilbo went inside, that changed. He went silently up a flight of stairs leading towards a long corridor. In it, he went through a door, and as soon as he got through the door, he heard a load of shouting. Suddenly, a man ran past trying to fire his laser or blaster or whatever you want to call it. But the blaster was not firing. He was running and running and running as fast as he possibly can. He was being attacked and bullied and attacked by something or someone. It could be some people dressed in white, some people dressed in black. They look like troopers of some kind. But we don't know what is actually going on. Bilbo doesn't. Well, Bilbo took Han Solo to actually come with me, and they went back down the stairs and they went walking out of the building into another opposite building, and they stayed there very, very quietly for some time, at least until while the troopers were still walking and searching. Bilbo asked our Han Solo what was actually going on. Apparently, Han Solo turned to Bilbo and said, my blaster doesn't work because somebody stole my blaster and replaced it with a fake one. Someone replaced your blaster with a fake blaster? Who would do such a thing? I don't know. Somebody actually stole my blaster, and I am being attacked by everyone that tries to attack me. There is a bounty on my head, especially from a very nasty organisation. What organisation is that? That's something you do not need to know, Han Solo replied. You will continue on your path and you will meet them. They are very nasty, they are evil, they are despicable forces. They even imprison children. You must find my blaster. I need my blaster back, said Han Solo. It was really odd, because first the golden teapot was stolen, now Han Solo's blaster was stolen and replaced with a fake. Who would do such a thing? Oh, I don't know about that, but we're going to find out. I think they are all connected together. They are definitely... Something is very sinister going on, but we need to find out what. Bilbo got up and took Han Solo by his hand, and they led him out to the forest. Han decided to run away to distract them from the troopers. Bilbo away so he will not be captured. What was going on here? Who stole a golden teapot and now Han Solo's blaster? We need to find out. Hopefully we'll find out soon enough. All answers will be revealed. Sneaking away into the forest away from to escape the troopers, Bilbo actually walked deeper into the forest to see another strange character. A character in a blue dress but had a blonde hair. As he approached her, something odd was wrong with that woman. He got closer and closer, then he realised it was not Elsa at all. It was Deadpool disguised as Elsa. Why is Deadpool disguised as Elsa? What was going on here? Bilbo asked Deadpool why was he dressed as Elsa, and all he replied was, "Let it go, let it go," before he started dancing and singing his way through the forest in one direction. Bilbo stood there amazed. First, Deadpool was dressed as Bob Ross, and now he's dressed as Elsa. Why is he doing this? What was his purpose? Is there something wrong with Deadpool? Well, is there something right with Deadpool? We don't know. However, heading towards the end of the forest, Bilbo went in a different direction and encountered a set of stairs. On those stairs was a tall, dark man with horns on his head. He was carrying weapons and he had an angry expression on his face. He saw our hero Bilbo and then decided to go and approach him. He started walking down the steps towards our hero Bilbo. Bilbo stood there scared, for he did not know what danger he was in. The man got closer and closer and closer. He was wearing full armour. Unfortunately, what Bilbo did not realise was that this was Dares, the god of doors. No, sorry. Beres, the god of bears. No. Ares, the god of war. That's it. He was Ares, the god of war. And he was approaching our hero Bilbo from down the steps. Thank you, everyone. This concludes our chapter for today. What was the meaning of the riddle provided by the Cheshire Cat? Lady Luck will show the way, win the game, or here you stay. Who would steal Han Solo's blaster? Why would they steal Han Solo's blaster and then replace it with a fake one? Who is that woman in blue? Could she really be telling the be true? Or just another hallucination? Why was Ares walking down the steps towards our hero? And why was Deadpool dressed as first Bob Ross and now Ella? All will be found out. Hopefully answers will be provided soon in the next chapter, The Tavern of Sorrows.